What up, what up, what up, what up? It is your girl, Nancy Farm Fancy, Farmer Nancy, and we are in this thing. Hey y'all. Everything is doing absolutely amazing in our herbs and medicinals garden. So I want to come out here today and I wanted to harvest for you guys our first round of chamomile. I wanted to come out and harvest that for y'all. We are gonna do a smooth upload, no edit. So look at how much chamomile we grew, y'all. It's everywhere. It's like this really green lush carpet. It's gonna come up. I want to pull them apart because we seeded so much. We seeded so much of it. It's just all growing together in here. And there's probably like 2 plants we can dig up and move some if we like to. We got it all in pathways. So we watered it really good yesterday. I just want to look at our chamomile. Yes. Look at that. Let's get down in there. I just want to separate them so some air can kind of flow through there. We did a really heavy seeding. One is because that's okay. That's all right. We got so much. It's kind of like a little pruning. We seeded so much because we wanted to be sure that we got good germination, and because we were also growing, we planted right before the winter began, and so we actually overwintered this chamomile. So we got a super head start, and I'm excited about it because I wanted us to get a head start because I wanted us, look at the buds starting to come. The flowers starting to want to pop. So pretty. It's so pretty. Just kind of get in there and prune it up. Just kind of get in there. Help it untangle itself just a little bit. It's so lush and thick. Great work. On our herbs and medicinal garden. You did a great job, y'all guys. So, like I said, we overwintered these. We started this crop November something. So it took us about 6 months, right? All right. To grow our chamomile from seed. Yeah, I really want to untangle it. It's looking good. It feels good, really soft. Just give it a little helping hand here. Mama. Hey, baby. Weed some stuff out right here real quick. Dang it. I got these little ivies that like to grow themselves, regenerate. So those flowers down there are going to come up. Those are our zinnias back there. But look at our chamomile flowers that have bloomed right next to our dill. Look at our dill plant. Isn't that huge? Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But I gotta show y'all one more thing before we harvest. Look at our potatoes. Our potatoes in the bag. Because you remember in our last video, we talked about it. I got fired on my day off by my niece, and she put these potatoes in the bag. We also got some in that one and that one. Those haven't popped yet, but we're looking forward to it. Our sunflowers and corn. And of course, our butternut squash is doing this thing. You know, this is just a little laid back section of our urban farm. Up there is the money pit where we grow all our big cash crops. But I really wanted to focus on growing out. Look at that crow sitting on top of our plum tree. But I really wanted to focus on the walking food forest. I really wanted to get our pathways and our trails in. I really want to have our berries and our cut flowers, our herbs. Hey Zella girl. Our herbs and our medicinal flowers, strawberries and everything. I really wanted that to be a huge part of our urban farm this season. And I wanted that because, look y'all, we got nasturtium growing. So many pretty little flowers are gonna be growing over here. Beautiful flowers. Beautiful edible flowers and medicinal herbs that we grew. And I mean, like I said, we overwintered everything, so 6 months. And we're here now. So one of the things that I've always wanted to do, that I intend on doing, that we are doing at this very moment, this is a current update on our tea collection here at the farm. So now that we've grown our first crop of chamomile, and we are going to be harvesting all of this chamomile. It goes from there and it wraps around the garden to over there. So some of these plants, like I say, we're going to eventually end up moving. The majority of the plants are going to stay in this section of the garden. I have already moved some, and I moved them down over here. I'm going to show y'all. This is going to be a smooth upload. We moved, there it is right there. We moved the chamomile right there. And we moved some right here next to the plum. So the concept of walking food forest is to have your layers, right? Because if you ever get stuck somewhere, or you know, you're ever out in nature and you're in a forest, if you're going to be foraging, you would forage from the ground up, or you know, the top down. You might see, you know, pears up in a pear tree, or you know, even higher, there'll be nuts falling from the pecans. You might see your smaller bushes and shrubs that have edible fruits, veg, mushrooms, things like that that you can eat out in nature. So here in our urban farm walking food forest, that's exactly what we did. We created layers. And so as you know, you walk down through here, you're gonna walk past your blackberries, your plum. Oh, you're gonna take a curve and walk past your pear tree, your sunflower, and your fig. You know, it's all about design, you guys. Your sunflower patch just popped up on you. Your peach tree, the flowers. We moved these zinnias and they went into shock. But look at those blackberries. So this is our second year cane right here. And these are permacane prime arc, freedom prime arc blackberry variety. They're thornless, and you can actually get berries on your first year cane. So these are our first year berries, and then we actually just pruned right here. We just kind of pinched off the top so that we can start getting some lateral growth on our blackberry. And as you can see, we are going to get those lateral branches, which will give us more canes, which will even give us more berries. So we're loving it. Absolutely loving the farm at this time of year. All right, y'all, let me get y'all up out of here, because we're just going to start harvesting and collecting these chamomile flowers. And I might make a little short and make myself some tea for an evening or something like that. but I just want to harvest them for you guys. So I want to harvest them when you got to go. All right, I'm gonna see you later. All right, you want to harvest these when your flowers are high. You don't want them to start kind of drooping, and you know, you can just kind of come in right under the flower right there and just pop it off just like that. And you know, the more you pick them, the more they'll grow, and you can probably get yourself through the season about 3, maybe 4 good harvests off of your chamomile plant. So you want to get them when they're nice and fresh. I'm making this video for y'all. So you want to harvest in the mornings, early in the mornings, when everything's nice and fresh, or right before the evening time. Dang, we're gonna have a lot of beneficial insects out here. It's going down. The bees is buzzing. Oh yes. So like I say, we're gonna harvest, and that's it right there, y'all. We just came in. Here we go. Yeah, nice enough amount of flowers for us to. We're gonna let those dry, put them on like a little dry rack, let them dry out, put them in a jar, save them up, and make some tea. Nah, hell nah. Pettyville, USA. We sending this to Rainee. Why? This Rainee's Herbs and Medicinals garden. Ha ha. About to make me some guac. Yeah, yeah. I'm about to put you on the shelf.